Good evening. Good evening, parents. Good evening, students. Good evening, proud faculty. Can we put our hands together for our faculty and all that they've done for our students this year? Today at In the Feed, I'm the executive director. Today we gather to really come together to talk about the significance of what these students behind me have achieved. This moment is not just about a transition from middle school to high school. It's a rite of passage that marks the beginning of a new chapter filled with exciting possibilities and opportunities. At Aveson, we are guided by a set of core tenets that shape our approach to education and leadership. These principles are really woven into almost everything that we do. And the experiences that these students have had this year and in past years have really helped to prepare them to be compassionate world leaders who are thoughtful and capable. One of the most cherished traditions is the rites of passage trips that we do. And these students went to the Navajo Indian Reservation this year. Fantastic experience. Next year, they'll go to, some of them will go to, well, okay, it works. Next year, they'll go to Savannah and Charleston. It's really about engaging in community service. Each trip has been a journey of discovery and personal growth, and these students behind me have done amazing things. They've reflected on their challenges, they've tested their limits, they've emerged stronger and more confident. They've learned to work together, to support one another, and to recognize that true leadership actually means lifting others up. They've also learned about the importance of reflection. And when you talk to these students, when you talk to these students, this is maybe a joke that's been ongoing, I think, with Jeremy Gustin. He usually got up here and he would do this whole thing. This is real, right, Jeremy?
Sure.
Okay. One of the things that they have done is be self-reflective leaders. That their journey, leadership journey that they have embarked upon, is actually not confined to a position or a title. It's a way of being. It's about taking initiative, showing empathy, and making a positive impact wherever they go. This is something that at Aveson we really focus on. So as you all graduates move on to high school and beyond, remember that your leadership is needed in every aspect of our lives. Be the leaders who seek to listen as much as they talk. The ones who seek to understand as much as to be understood, and those leaders who act with integrity and kindness. Congratulations to each and every one of you on your 8th grade promotion. This is an exciting day. Thank you, graduates, and the best of luck to the class. Actually, this is incorrect here. It's the class of 2028, right? So that's when they graduate. Congratulations to the class of 2028. The future is bright for each and every one of these students. Put your hands together for them. Freya, you're up.
Hello, my name is Freya Escalane, and I've been at Aveson for 9 years now. I've grown up here not only learning academics, but also about how to be a good person. Aveson has been one of my favorite places throughout my life, and I spent most of my childhood here, filling it with happy memories and exciting experiences. But near the end of 4th grade, things started to get rough. In 5th grade, we were living through COVID, through Zooms and Google Classroom. But everything seemed to get better when we went to middle school. Although we still had to wear masks and keep our distance, 6th grade was better because we interacted with people in real life instead of through a computer screen. Yet it was still a somewhat disappointment. Coming back from COVID, everything seemed 10 times harder, and we were in a new environment. 7th grade started, and everything seemed more straightforward. Everyone had established a friend group, and even though we got new teachers, we also got new experiences. Everything went back to normal, including school. I started dreading my first period history class and 6th period elective, starting and ending the week with classes I hated. I started hanging out with different people, and I felt like I was starting to find my place at school. But soon, my 8th grade friends were leaving, and I realized I was taking their place. 8th grade started, and I was less than happy with my schedule. We got out later, the classes were longer, and I didn't have my favorite teacher anymore. But we got used to longer classes, and I started to enjoy the rock music blasting from Mr. Casey's classroom when we entered. I enjoyed my theater elective and got roped into my monologue at COL by Mr. Guskin. The year seemed to speed by, and it was somehow January, and we were all looking forward to our camping trip. It was one of the first trips most of us had been on, and we were all excited. Despite a few scares at night, it was an amazing experience that brought our grade closer together. When we got back, we were in that strange period of time between winter and spring, and everyone was talking about the upcoming Arizona trip. I was lucky enough to be in a car with 6 other girls whom I was close with, and the 10-hour drive seemed like 30 minutes by the time we were getting coffee at Scooter's 6 hours in. Whether we were trying to fit each other into a mini fridge at 1 a.m. or using lip masks that we couldn't keep on for 5 seconds without laughing, we were all happy and full of energy the entire time. It went by quickly, and getting home felt disappointing but well needed. Although without any more trips, we all focused on the countdown till summer. The countdown until we wouldn't be with Aveson anymore. This school has been my life for almost a decade, and I'm sad to leave it behind, but excited to start a new chapter of my life in high school. But first, I'd like to thank some people, starting with the people who have made the ROP trip and this year an amazing experience, my friends, more specifically the girls I got to share a room and a car with on the trip. Next, I'd like to thank Coach Eric, who went on both trips with us and has known me and encouraged me since kindergarten. Also, I have no doubt he'll show up at my soccer games next year. Lastly, I would like to thank Ms. Tar, who's been one of the best teachers I've ever had. She's always there for her students, willing to clear a classroom during a break or let you have the day off. Emotionally or physically. Sorry. She went on both trips and learned a lot the other activities we got to do. She's a well-rounded and good person who's always encouraged us when we do our best. Herself and people like her are the type of person I aspire to be, and the type of person Aveson has taught me to be. I would truly miss my time here at Aveson and will never forget it. Thank you. I would now like to invite up Paulette Hernandez.
Hi, I'm Paulette Hernandez. Good evening, students, administration, and parents. As we step forward to this chapter of our lives, we are hit with memories of the past together. For example, the RP trip. We learned incredible things about the Navajo Nation. My favorite memory of this trip is when my friends and I decided to go swimming. And while we were there, it started hailing. Another thing that stood out to me was the handmade rugs they made. Reflect the beauty, artistry, and spiritual beliefs of the Navajo people. And are valued as examples of traditional craft and artistic expression. Their way of living was incredible, eye-opening, and I would love to visit again.
Go, Paulette. Take your time out there, young lady. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you to all of our hardworking teachers. We appreciate your constant commitment to our success. Your love of teaching and your endless efforts to helping us reach our fullest potential. In addition to teaching us, you've given us motivation to become critical thinkers, lifelong learners, and caring people. I wanted to give a special thanks to Miss Tara, who is always super understanding and was always a helping hand whenever I needed extra help. Coach E, thank you. Thank you for always reminding me to be guys. Coach E, thank you for always reminding me to be grateful for the great days, Coach E. I had a always telling me, "Girl, smile." Made me realize how happy I am. God gave me another day to live. I would like to express my appreciation to our parents, guardians, siblings, and other family members. We are grateful for your constant trust in our potential, your endless support, and your unconditional love. You have been our rock of support, showing us endless love, tolerance, and understanding while we experience the up and down of middle school. Mom. My mom has been my first teacher, mentor, and role model. I learned from you to always aim for perfection and never to settle for less, and to lose sight of our dreams, no matter how big they seem. Congratulations to all my peers. We are on to a great chapter of our life now. I have no doubt that each and every one of us will go on to accomplish the impossible. Thank you, and may we all continue to strive for excellence in everything we do. I would like to invite up the next speaker, Marilyn Velasquez.
Hi, my name is Marilyn Velasquez, and I'm a student here at AJLA. I joined Aveson in the 6th grade, and I've been here ever since. When I first started middle school, I thought it was going to be hard, but turns out that wasn't the case thanks to all the teachers I've had in the past 3 years that have helped me nurture my mind and overall just been there. I'd like to say a special thank you to the one and only Miss Tara. You have not only helped me with math, but when I've ever needed someone, you have been that shoulder for me to lean on. You now know a lot of things that you made me feel comfortable telling you, and for that I give you the biggest thank you. Just know you are going to be missed by a lot of us 8th graders. We love you so much. And I'd also like to give a thank you to Coach E. He has made these 3 years full of laughs and jokes. Since the day I got here, it's like I just clicked with you. You now call yourself my black uncle, and I know I will miss you. But even though I will be going to a different school probably, I know I'm not gonna get away from you. I know you're always gonna be there. I'd like to give a shout out to all the friends I've made this year, along these years, especially those whom I've gotten close with this 8th grade year that have made this year more memorable. One of the memories I like to highlight is this year's ROP trip. During this time, we had the opportunity to visit the Navajo Nation, where we were able to gain a learning experience from their way of life and gain unforgettable memories amongst close friends, like all those car rides and all those late night gossip sessions in the hotel rooms. This trip is one of those things where I know we will never forget. As the school year ends, we have begun saying our goodbyes and began imagining what next year has in store for us. With this ceremony, we are putting an end to this chapter and moving on to the next. To a promoting class of 2024, I hope your next chapter will fill with nothing but happiness and good things all around. I can't wait to see what this next chapter has in store for us. I would like to introduce the next speaker, Nelson Sarabia.
Hello, my name is Nelson Sarabia. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2024 graduation. Faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. I can't believe we are all moving on into high school, and I've made so many great memories at Aveson that I will cherish for the rest of my life. When I started Aveson, there was something that felt different. Aveson was not a traditional school. It was more like a family. Over the past 3 years, I watched my classmates leave and friends who remain and grown closer together. I will miss our gossip sessions in the car talking about ghosts at 3 a.m. and all the sessions we could sing at the ROP trip. The ROP trip brought me closer to my classmates and friends because we literally spent 24/7 together. My favorite memory from this trip was when we were in the car every single day for hours on end with the same Nicki Minaj songs and Justin Bieber songs. And now I would like to say thank you to some faculty and advisors that have made my middle school experience better. Firstly, I would like to say thank you to someone that does not get enough recognition, Miss Jackie. Every morning I walk into school and get breakfast from Miss Jackie. And every morning she greets me by name and tells me to have an amazing day. She is one of the best people at Aveson, and I think Miss Jackie is a great example of who Aveson wants us to be when we're older. And now I'd like to say my gratitude to another advisor, Miss Tara. She came into Aveson 2 years ago when I was starting 7th grade, and she's one of those people that have a great energy. It's so interesting to talk to Miss Tara because she's one of those people that make you laugh every time you talk to her. She put so much hard work for students at Aveson that you really see that she loves us. She plays so many roles at Aveson, like her math teacher, advisor, and the volleyball coach for girls and boys. I will always remember her and her hard work that she put in for me. I would like to say thank you to one more person, Miss Arlen. She's my gardening teacher for Passion Projects on Friday. I fell in love with her class not only because of the nature, because of her great energy. And she's the one that set up this beautiful graduation for the class of 2024. I will truly miss her. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for Aves, for the students, and thank you to every advisor here at Aves for everything that you did. I'm really sad to say goodbye to my friends at Aveson because without them, my middle school experience would not be as awesome as it was. To teachers and families that we owe debt of our gratitude, their support, and their beliefs in our potential. You have been our guiding star, and we hope to make you proud as we continue our academic and personal journey. Thank you for all the memories that we made and to the ones that we're going to create. Congratulations, class of 2024. I would like to invite up Todd Ray.
Oh Lord. So sorry. Okay. Hi. My name is Plaid. Let me start by saying I love this school's staff, students, and other people who attend here. I do love this school. I really, really do. I've been going to this school since I was in kindergarten. I remember sitting on the buddy bench, singing songs to myself because I would much rather be creating a musical story than playing with other kids. That is where my creative spark started to light and where Aveson embraced it. I remember crying to my parents that I was ready for first grade despite being way too young. I remember thinking I was such a big kid for going into 6th grade. I remember thinking that I wouldn't make it to high school, that I would drop out before that or flunk out and have to stay as a 20-year-old middle schooler. But now here I am. Here, now, I stand, growing into a position I never thought I would be in. I'm going to one of the greatest art schools in California.
Love you, Vlad.
I'm sorry, my hands are shaking so bad. And as sad as I am to leave this school behind, along with its memories and feelings, there's a part of me that is thankful. I love the school and everyone who is a part of it, and maybe I just carry the typical teenage resentment towards school, but knowing that this school is going to be in my past is near refreshing. I know it will always be here for me if I need it, and I know that new students will arrive year after year, and that isn't something that I want to diminish. This is my experience with the school. You could go to this school from TK to high school and love it so much, your heart swells with joy every time you're here. You could hate it. Either way, this is just my experience. Mine and mine alone. I love my peers. I love my teachers. I love the people who run the school. I love it. I truly do. I love it like a tailor loves torn cloth. I have so many opportunities to make and create, and it is all thanks to this school. I think I'm missing some pages. No, I took it with me. I wouldn't be here where I stand today without this school. This school has been nothing but endlessly supportive of me as I discovered who I was, as I failed, as I succeeded. If I had been at any other school, I don't believe I would have had the same outcome. That is why this school will always and forever hold a special place in my heart. Even if it's a little messy at times, a little unorganized, and a little confusing, it is still my school. Despite everything, it is still my school. And to think that I'm now leaving behind my childhood, basically, is mind-blowing. I'm happy to leave, but sad to see it go. But I can't leave this school behind without saying a proper goodbye first. So, I would like to thank all of my teachers. Miss Tara, thank you for encouraging me and being there to answer my questions. Even if I find math confusing at times, knowing that I'm going to your class makes it worthwhile every single time. Mr. Hammerly, thank you for being so cheerful despite the hardships, us. You made it possible for all of us to go on the Navajo trip, a trip I frankly will never forget for a very, very long time, and I'm eternally grateful for that. Mr. Mercado, for always encouraging me to keep going, to push a little further than before. You always saw potential in me, despite not being very athletic at all. Mr. Peruti, thank you for always trying your best. Even if we became annoying at times, or seemed uninterested, you encouraged us to join in. You have always been kind and patient with all of us, and I am thankful for you. Mr. Ryan, I thank you for being very playful with me and others. Even if I was having a bad day, I could walk into your classroom and be hit with a pun which parts the dark clouds in my head. You planted a small seed of appreciation for puns in me now. Ms. Sharpcliffe, thank you for always understanding what I needed. Even if the classroom was too loud or too rowdy, you would always offer me the back room for silence. You always understood, and I couldn't be more appreciative. Mr. Guskin, thank you for always encouraging us to use more of our knowledge than we usually did. I've used more of my brain power to think of responses and input than I ever had for most social interactions. And finally, Coach Eric, thank you for always reminding me to give my sweatshirts and hats, as well as reminding me to remember you when I'm famous. I promise you, if I ever get to that point, you will be the first person I think of. Every single teacher at the school has made me feel right at home and has made me think of the teachers as friends instead. No matter what happened, you all were someone I could talk to. I would also like to thank my friends for their boundless and strange stories and jokes shared between us, and to my family. Thank you for allowing me to have this opportunity. I have no words to express my gratitude. It is scary for me to leave my comfort zone. It is strange to step into a new world, a new environment, with new people and new friends to be made. But this is what I want, even if it's a little bittersweet. I am so happy to have been here, and I'm so happy it's something I can spring from and reach for more opportunities. I'm so happy to call myself a member of the Aveson community, and I hope many others will find the peace that I have in that role. I hope that this school is just as much as a safe place for others as it is and was for me. Thank you, Aveson. And as a final quote, I would like to quote The Truman Show. Good morning, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We will now start on the presentation of certificates.
You can come line up, right? Ready? Leah Cisneros. Freya Askey Lane. Paulette Hernandez. Marilyn Velasquez. Neftali Herrera Alexander Torres. Paloma Robinson Lopez. Faith Lassiter Hill. Ray Flores. Levy Carlos. Ikali Benavides. Daisy Martinez. Leo Myers.
Michaela Kuya. Takishma Tan. Samuel Robinson. Nelson Mateo Saravia. Plaid Break. Dylan Teshoma. Meg Coyle. Leslie Stephanie Gomez. Caleb Villery. Kylan Hill. Abigail Carter. West Johnson.
Olive Dean. Let's give everybody another round of applause. I'm already going to go off script and not even start this yet. I do have to say that this is one fantastic class because they still laugh at my jokes. And I don't know if you've ever been in a middle school, high school, but there's not a lot of laughing at your jokes. So it feels great. So thank you all of you for being here. Good evening, students, parents, and staff. It's with immense joy that I stand before you today, closing the promotion of our exceptional 8th grade class. This evening marks a significant milestone in the lives of our students as they transition from middle school to the new and exciting world of high school. Tonight, we honor not only their academic achievements, but also the remarkable qualities that make each one of our Aveson students so unique. So what makes Aveson students so special? It's your kindness. In a world that sometimes feels divided, you have shown that empathy and compassion can bring people together. You have supported one another through difficult times, celebrated each other's successes, and demonstrated the true strength lies in lifting others up. And as you move into high school, carry this kindness with you. It will be your greatest asset in building new friendships, facing new challenges, and making a positive impact on the world. Your creativity is another hallmark for what makes you extraordinary. At Aveson, you have been encouraged to think outside the box, to explore new ideas, and to express yourselves in unique ways. Whether through art or music, writing, projects, you have shown that creativity is not just about making something new, but about seeing the world differently, finding solutions where others see problems. And as you step into high school, let your creativity continue to shine. It will open doors, inspire others, and lead to discoveries that you will shape the future. And finally, your commitment to community. You have formed bonds that will last a lifetime, but built on trust, respect, and shared experiences. We heard that in all of your speeches this evening. You have learned the value of collaboration, of working together towards common goals, and of celebrating each other's differences. These relationships have been your foundation, and as you move forward, they will continue to be the source of strength and support. In high school, you will encounter new people and new ideas, but remember that the community you have built here at Aveson will always be a part of you. As you prepare to enter high school, I want you to remember that you are not just stepping into a new world, you are bringing your magic into it. You are the future leaders, innovators, and change makers. The world needs your kindness, your creativity, your sense of community now more than ever. High school present new opportunities and challenges, but I have no doubt that each one of you will rise to the occasion just as you've done here. And as we close this chapter and look forward to the next, let us celebrate the journey we have shared and the bright futures that lie ahead. And remember, the magic of Aveson is within each of you, and it is a light that will guide you through high school and beyond. Congratulations, class of 2024/2028. The world is waiting for you, and I am confident that you will make it kinder, more creative, and connected. Go forth and shine on. And by the power invested in me by the Crystal Grace Cup and California Department of Education, I certify that you have all met the middle school requirements and are officially promoted to high school. Congratulations.